Hey guys, Cajun Blaze here, and I want to talk about my Emerson Mini CQC 8 Horseman. This is not the full size, but this is the Mini Horseman, and this is my first and only Emerson that I have to date. Let's start with the handle. The handle is made out of G10. It's got it's not too grippy, but it's grippy enough. I like the grippiness of this handle material. The blade is a 154 cm steel, and I have a couple of Benchmade knives that have that blade steel, and it seems to be pretty good for me. I like it. The finish is a black finish, and it's after a lot of use, it's not like that cheap painted on finish. I've cut a lot of things with it already, and it doesn't seem to be scratching up, so it looks like they did a good job putting that black finish on there. I almost got the satin finish on this blade, but I decided to go with the black finish for my first knife, just to kind of see if I liked it or not. And I do. I like it. I think my next knife will be the satin finish, but I like this one. This one works for me right now. Overall length of this knife is 8.35 inches long. The blade length is 3.54 inches long, and the thickness of this blade is 1.25 inches. It's got a Rockwell hardness of 57-59, and that's the specs on this knife. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try to show you right here. It's the Emerson, made in the USA, 2009. Has the wave feature, and the wave feature is right here, and as you pull it out of your pocket, it takes a little bit of practice to get it every time, but if you push down on your pocket and pull out at the same time, it opens up as it's coming out of your pocket, and I mean, that makes it really nice. If you need this knife for a tactical use, it's faster than any automatic. I mean, as it's coming out of the pocket, it opens up as it's coming out, so it's already open before you get it completely out of your pocket. Let's see, this one is the Horseman, made in the US, 2009, blah blah blah. Yep. It's got this thumb disc right here. You can use the thumb disc instead of a thumb stud to open it up. Just open it up like that if you'd like. If you don't wish to use the wave feature, you just simply don't push down on your pocket as you're lifting it out of your pants pocket. One thing I do like about this knife also is the way it's constructed. It has a flathead screw here. It's got a Phillips here, Phillips here, Phillips there. So if you're in a bind and you need to work on this knife, I mean, it takes, everyday household tools, something that you might even have on your Leatherman to adjust this knife or work on it. The pocket clip is removable. It's not reversible, so it's made for right hand use only on this particular knife. Does have a lanyard hole. The lanyard hole is pretty big, large, if you'd like to stick a large lanyard on that thing. I'm not much of a lanyard guy for knives. As a matter of fact, if a knife comes with a lanyard, I tend to remove them, especially like the Chris Reeve knives. Let's see. The jimping, I find the jimping's pretty good. It's not like Spyderco, but it works for me. And I really like this choil here for the finger groove. I mean, it's just very comfortable. You stick this, you grab hold to this knife, and it's like it fits like a glove. It's meant to fit a good grip in your hand. And I really like that about this knife. It's just, I mean, the ergonomics is just awesome on this particular brand. And I think as I was looking at all the Emersons, trying to pick which one I liked, I liked the blade shape of this one and the way the handle was made, so that's why I picked this one first. It's got titanium liners here. It's a liner lock, and the lockup is pretty good side to side. I did have to adjust it. It was a little bit of movement side to side, and the screw here kept coming loose, coming undone, so I put a little Loctite in there, and I haven't had any problems since. It was really tight after I did that, and just after using it and opening it, it knocked that out. I mean, it's nice and loose now. Not too loose, but loose enough to where it's not a pain to open and close. It comes with a wedge grind on this particular, I think all Emersons have that, and I really didn't care for it as much, so when it needed to be sharpened, I sent it over to Dr. LSU Tigers 1010 and asked him to put a regular beveled edge on that for me. So he tightened up both sides, and I got just a regular edge on both sides of this blade. Some of you guys think that it's unique, the wedge grind, and I respect that, but it just, and I might not do it to my next Emerson, but I wanted to do it to this one just because I really didn't care for that wedge grind on this particular knife. But this is, I mean, this is an awesome knife. It's perfect size for me. I didn't want to get with the large or the really big one. Just for, if I wanted to use this every day, it's a perfect size for me. It fits well in my hand. It's not too large. It's not going to scare people off if you open it. And if you're in the market to get one, go ahead and grab one. See how you like it. If you can spend $130, go for it. If you like a knife with the wave feature and you want to try one out, man, do it. Get it done. Get out and get it. So anyway, this is my Emerson. I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time, and just never got around to it, and I wanted to give you a look at her. Emerson CQC 8, the mini CQC 8 Horseman. So there you have it, guys. Y'all let me know if you have any questions. I'm not an expert on knives. There's a lot of reviews out there with a lot of history of the Emerson knives, and I think that's great. But this particular knife just works for me, and I like it. It's a tough little knife, rock hard, solid piece of equipment here you can use as a great tool. And if you're a combat guy and you want this for protection, I think it'll work well also for protection. You do some thrusting and slashing. I think it's got great grip both sides. I don't think you're gonna have a problem with that. So there you have it. You guys have a great day. And the Cajun Blaze. We'll see you later.